Hey Beta Climbers, welcome to another weekly episode. What's up? In last week's episode we had a climbing rope we had to retire, and I talked about doing a fun DIY project with your retired climbing rope. Now of course there are a ton of cool things you could do with a retired climbing rope. You don't just have to throw it in the trash, unless you totally ruined it. A drop string is a wasted thing. But anyway, this is a project I really needed personally to get done. Of course you could do it, you can follow along, and you could probably pull it off yourself. So let's get started, let's roll the intro. Hey guys, welcome to the project. Okay, so this is where it all began. My wife decided this was a suitable computer chair. So welcome to the office. This is where the magic happens. That, as you can tell by the thumbnail already, is going to be changed to a swinging chair with the rope that we retired. We're going to turn into something cool. So first things first, we're going to have to build an anchor from the ceiling. And we're going to have to get a rope and just find out where the chair goes. So let's get started. Stupid chair. Okay, so first thing we gotta do is find out exactly where I want my chair to be hanging. So I'm gonna have to go up here and just hang my chair and find out where I want it to hang exactly. And I think right about there. So we're gonna try right there. Now that I found out where I want my chair to hang relative to the desk, and made a mark on the ceiling, I have to run a beam across here. I actually built this whole apartment from I ripped the terrace down to the studs, so I know my beams run this way. So I'm gonna run a board along this way and then put my anchors to that. If it doesn't make sense now, it will later. But now we need to get some tools and find out exactly where those beams are. Right, so here we are up in the ceiling. And so how are we gonna find the beams? Well, you could use a stud finder, but I want to know exactly where they are and how thick they are. They know everything like that. So how am I going to do that? Well, I'll grab this bad boy, poke a hole in the ceiling, right there, and then I'm going to take a wire. Your mom's coat wire works best for this, or your wife's or whatever, and you poke it through the hole and you feed it till you hit the beam. Once you hit the beam, you put your finger there, you back it out back out of the hole, and then you have a measurement of where the beam is. And now you could do that and mark where all the beams are and find out exactly where they are. So I'm gonna do that now.
It was at this moment that he knew. He up.
Okay, I ran into my first problem. This is the board I'm gonna be putting up there, and I was gonna put it along the whole top like this. But I remember the board's going this way, they're actually going this way. So I want this board now to go this way. And I'll only put like a 2-foot board here. And if my wife wants a chair, I'll have to put a 2-foot board over here. So yeah, the first problem. Guess this chair is good for something after all. Okay, here's where we are at now, besides the big mess. I got 2 holes in there, and what I did is I stuck my hand in this way, felt the beam, stuck my hand in that way, felt the beam, marked it, marked where the beams are, marked where the beams are on the wood. Now I'm gonna put pilot holes, drill it into there, take this board, and stick it up in there and drill it to the beams up there. So that's next. Now the pilot holes are all drilled in. These are the bad boys that are going to be going into there and then going up into the beam. Okay, that's next. So that's the hard part done. The anchor's up there. So what are we gonna do? How are we gonna hang the chair? Well, I got these climbing anchors. You've all seen these, right? these are gonna go up there with this bolt, and I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna space it out so that I can hang the chair off that and use my retired climbing rope. So that is next. So I figured I'd give you guys a closer look. Here's my 25 kilonewton bolt hanger, and I drilled a pilot hole in here, putting the bolt in there and the hanger on there. I'm gonna put two. I might put a third one for directional so I could pull the seat closer and farther away from the computer desk. So I thought I'd give you guys a closer look. Next, put all these bolts in, and then we could just hang the chair. Okay, so now the fun part. We got the anchor up there, and I made only one boo-boo up in the ceiling. But since, I guess I didn't explain this, but this is also my daughter's room, so I share the room with her. And because of that, I'll probably be like hot gluing some like cotton balls up there to make it look like a cloud, like that cloud guy from Super Mario or something. I don't know, I'll figure something out. I'll make that look nice besides just a piece of wood on the wall. Okay, so let's tie the knot first. We're gonna do figure 8 bunny ears. Showed you in a video, I'll put it over here somewhere. Now it's the fun part, the knots. So we all came for, right? Okay, so now we got 2 loops with our retired rope. We're gonna grab 2 beaners, and we're gonna tie into the new anchors we just made. There we go. There's our anchor. Yeah, it needs a little bit of adjusting, but it's okay for now. Now we're gonna get the chair. I know what you're saying. Josh, you're supposed to be using lockers up there, your anchors. Well, you know, I'm just doing this real fast for you guys. Besides, I don't think I'm gonna take a very long fall. Okay, what kind of knot am I gonna tie here? Well, I have to find out how much rope I need first. I think if I have about that much rope, it'll be fine. So now I'm gonna take the rope back down and I'm gonna cut it. And when you cut rope, you can actually put it in fire because it's like it's a nylon. So you can put it in the fire and it'll melt, and then it'll all fuse together and you won't get any crazy like rope fraying or anything like that. So I think we're good right there. I'm gonna cut this right here. There's plenty of rope. I'm gonna take that back down, and then we'll hang this up. Welcome back, everybody. So it's actually a couple days later and I got the whole chair set up and everything. To tell you the truth, I fell asleep in it after I set it up. So I've been just testing it out for a few days and seeing how it is, and I gotta say, this thing is pretty awesome. When I'm bored and I'm on the computer watching videos, I swing around a bit and jump around. And I could recline totally and relax and fall asleep in it. And I gotta say, it's way cooler than most of the chairs out there. And check this out. That's right. Whenever I'm bored or I'm feeling lazy, quick workout sesh. Bam, right there. Pro Strats. Oh, and ladies, do you hate moving furniture while you vacuum? So yeah, this project is pretty cool. I actually was gonna do the whole thing DIY. I even bought a dowel here. I was gonna use this dowel. This dowel came with this chair. And I was gonna use the whole, just a climbing rope and maybe use like a bed sheet and tie this all myself and maybe use the core of the rope. So you definitely could do this more DIY and save yourself more money. This whole thing all in cost me like 60 bucks, which is way cheaper. I think it's way more comfortable than most of the computer chairs that are out there in the market today. So this is a pretty cool project for sure. And look, I even got these pillows. So if I did it myself, I don't think it would have looked as nice. My wife enjoys the way this one looks. So if you like this project, I have a few more projects in mind. I'm not going to start a home improvement channel or anything. They're all going to be centered around climbing. So if you like that, leave a like. If you have any questions, drop it down in the comments. I'll answer them. And if you haven't yet, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Josh Perry, climbing out of here. What if I can climb all the way out of here?